Hey, 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 you guys. Welcome back to Lunch in the Music Box. But I guess today we're not really having lunch. We're going to do a rush hour jam, try to get you guys home safely during this holiday season. If you're watching, just kind of say hey and let me know where you're listening, watching from. If you're in your car, blast it up so we can just chat it up. So today I have with me a special guest. I have Choppy from Humble Monarch Recording. So hold on. Hey, hey, Choppy.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings.
Yes, indeed. So I am so thankful to have you on today. Have Humble Monarch Recordings live in my studio. Virtually, it is.
Hey, we doing a little something. I think Roddy Rod on his way over here to do a little something as well. But yeah,
All
choppy
right.
chop, choppy sound, aka Chamba LLC in the house.
All
Holla
right.
at Steffi, you know what I'm saying?
I am so
Pleasure to
excited to
be
have
here.
you.
Pleasure to be here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have been. First of all, let's just do this. For those that don't know you, can you do a quick intro for me?
All right, boom. My name is Choppy Sound. I'm rocking with my man Roddy Rod, DJ Roddy Rod of Humble Monarch Recordings, Humble Monarch itself. Mass Pike, if y'all know the history, y'all do the history. Mass Pike, you know what I'm saying? My man Wade of 66 BPMs. He's a MC, producer, dope MC from around this way. He's been local, you know what I'm saying? Still doing local stuff. He got his thing going on. And feature artist, special guest, uh, my man Sean Bourne, you know what I'm saying, of the family as well.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Low budget is in the house. Low budget, Roddy Rod, low budget, Camber, and all the folks out there. But yeah, we did a little something for everybody that's the rock too when they doing their little holiday thing, you know, whether it be Christmas, Kwanzaa, or whatever, Hanukkah, you know, whatever you celebrate, whatever you do, solstice, you know what I mean? It's
Yes, I
something for y'all.
do. So I'm so excited because I heard that EP dropped today.
Yes, it dropped today, and we got it on streaming, bandcamp.com. Go to Humble Monarch, check it out. Built Brothers Holiday Slappers.
Uh-oh,
Something to
holiday
slap
slap.
you. Look, slap you. Like when your mom say you fall asleep in class, wake up, slap you a little bit. Something
Hey,
to
I,
smack a little holiday spirit into you. You know what I mean? Whatever you do.
I love it. I
It's
love
really about family and everybody getting together. Even though we on social distancing right now, but still, you can reach out to your family and see what's good.
I absolutely agree. So by chance, do you have a little something you can play for
I
us?
actually do. Let me see. Let me put the first joint on here, produced by the extraordinaire himself,
Uh-oh.
DJ Roddy Rod.
All right.
Yes, indeed. The joint's called Holiday Gizmos by way of anti-family gatherings.
All right. You guys heard it here. Yes.
Yes. Little something, warm me up real quick.
I love it. I love it.
Yes.
You know, I got a lot of baking to do. So tomorrow that will be on the stereo, or I should say, coming out my speakers tomorrow while I bake a little cheesecake, some cookies, all that good kind of stuff for the holiday coming
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about your cookies now.
Shh, don't tell nobody. That's a secret. If people find out that you can bake, then everybody wants a little something, something, you know.
We might have to set up something curbside.
You guys don't leave no money on the
Just
table.
pull up, hold up. You got 12 cookies for me. I
Too
done took
funny.
my medicine already. I'm good to go. You know, I'm about to get these 12 cookies all by myself.
All by yourself. Oh Lord, you could be in the hospital, I tell you.
Yeah,
So let me ask you, what brought this on? What made you guys to decide to put together a little holiday jam?
Well, I mean, we've been doing it for a while. We used to do a coat drive a couple years back, and it was based off, low budget, doing anything and low budget. I mean, the whole family and everybody come
Right.
together and do something. But I'm saying, social distancing. So now we keeping to a close knit, but family's still there. Everybody's still good. Piece of Cat Brown. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Camber. You know what I'm saying? Cy Young. My man Sean Bourne. Ken Starr. You know what I mean? The whole family, Early Reed,
Uh-huh.
everybody in the fam out there. So
Oh,
yeah, man.
okay.
Yeah, man. It's what I'm saying, but we got the belt closing going on, so we built it off that.
Oh,
And
right.
we built, we building on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just another branch on the tree, the tree of life.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah,
I love that you guys have taken the opportunity to during COVID and knowing that everybody's kind of going through something, deciding to come up with some music for the holidays. And from what I understand,
yeah,
it's only available for like a small window.
yeah. Only a small window because I mean,
I know.
these some exclusives right here. You know what I mean? And it's
I
not
know.
just. I mean, I'll only play a little snippet. You hear the beginning, but the rest of the song, you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, people don't know. Producers know, but average people don't know. Some of the
Mhm.
dopest samples you can get are from soul Christmas sounds
You're right.
or different genres of Christmas sound. Some
Mhm.
of the dopest stuff, you know what I mean? So we just flipped it from a different angle and took it from there.
Okay. So, if you guys are interested in hearing more, if you look down below at the little ticker, it tells you where you can get the music, and
Yep.
it's only available to until January 6th. Is that correct?
Yep. January 6th. I think maybe the 7th. We're gonna figure it out, but January 6th is the date. But yeah, definitely download it. It's free 99. You ain't
Free
got to pay.
99.
Four hot joints you can play while you sitting there cooking your food on Christmas. Play whatever. Slide them in there. Slide them in your playlist real quick.
Yeah,
Download is free. You know what I mean? We got something for you.
I like the whole free 99. You say
Oh yeah,
free, you
free
got me.
99.
But you do take donations though too, though, right? If
Oh, we
somebody's
definitely take donations. That's what we say. Pay your price. So it's free 99, but you could do some donations. You know what I'm saying? Definitely warranted and definitely appreciate it because
right,
we put our little heart and soul into this right here. And it's some dope joints. You're gonna
absolutely.
enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, where did the name Humble Monarch come from? What's up with that?
Well, I mean, I'm a branch off the same tree. I'm
Okay.
Chamba, but humble monarch came from basically, you think about it, it's a humble king. So
Ah,
sometimes you can rule without having to be a ruler.
I like that. I
You
think
know what I mean?
some people in power right now could learn
Yeah,
from
big
that
out
right
to
there.
my man Rec One. Rec One, he's definitely an OG. I'm just stepping my foot, get my feet wet right now with humble monarch, but that's my brothers. This is love. You know what I'm saying?
I,
We've
I
been
like
together 20 plus, so you know what I'm saying. We got different entities inside entities, so that's where it came from.
outstanding, and I love the way you guys support each other. I mean, it really is a like a brotherhood with you
Yeah,
all.
man. Because I mean, everybody. I mean, there's always times when it's business, not personal.
Uh-huh.
But when it comes down to business, if you ain't family, it's not gonna work too. And there's some
Mhm.
time with family. You know what I mean? So we going on 20 years plus, probably a long 25. You know what I'm saying? So we have a trust factor there. A lot of people don't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you treat it like family, it's gonna be family.
Right.
You
And in this industry, actually not just in this industry, but in business as it is, you got to have
Period.
somebody who has your back, not gonna stab you in the back,
Yeah.
not have you that
Yeah.
way, but
True.
actually have you. So if you slip and fall, they catch you before you slip all the way. You
Exactly.
know.
Some people got it like that and they get high because they are the cousin of the cousin of the cousin of the son or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they don't really feel that family feeling. They don't get that family vibe. And we keep that all the time.
I love that.
I mean, look, we been here cooking for each other. Let me tell you something. Rod, don't get twisted. Roddy Rod can cook something. And look, I'm deli on the grill. I'm deli.
Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
when times get better, we're gonna show improve. But we just doing our thing here, family based right now.
I gotcha. And not to take away from us talking about music, but when you started talking about cooking, I just thought about that brotherhood that you all have with that copious amounts.
Oh yeah, hold up, hold up. Don't let me forget that. Don't let me forget that. My man Kamba, copious amounts, bro. This brother, he just be chefing up some marvelous.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what you're saying. I done
I've
tasted a
been
few
there.
things.
Look, matter of fact, the time you was there, I was supposed to be there,
Mhm.
but I had some other engagements going on. But man, every time,
I know. I know.
be
So,
mad when you get home. Be like, I still taste a little bit of it.
wait a minute. I left a little something right here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I'm telling you. But big ups to Kane, man, he had a successful show, successful season. I think he's
Right.
going on to season 2 right now. So definitely big ups to him, Gadget, man. Big ups to Gadget, man. That's one of them dudes right there, bro. Gadget, big ups to him.
You're right. He's definitely a solid. He's been super
Yeah,
helpful to me too with some
yeah,
things.
yeah, man. His videography is fucking dope. Ooh, excuse my language. Ooh, yeah.
This is adult
I mean,
radio here. Adult
I
talk.
ain't gonna be too crazy because I ain't know how I was. You know, I'm
No, it's
usually having
good.
a dirt mouth, so I kind of keep it a little copacetic.
No, that's why we're unscripted. You never
Okay,
know
well,
what's gonna
shit.
come up, never know what's gonna come out. We
Well,
just,
shit.
we just
Gadget
do what we
dope,
do.
man. Gadget doing it. Nah, but
So,
yeah, yeah. Copious
so
amounts.
let me
Yeah.
ask you about music. So I always ask my guests, like, what does music mean to you? So what has music, actually, let's back it up for a second. Growing up, what was music like for you?
Hey, music was everything. Let me tell you something. I'm the first son of two of a jazz drummer and a fashion designer. My
Oh,
mom is a fashion designer. She's on Facebook, Stephen Ty. You check out her stuff.
okay.
Yeah, STEF-N-Ty, Stephen Ty Designs, and Haberdashery. They make hats. Oh, crazy. And my dad, Alvin Richardson, he's on my joint, but he don't really get down with social. But he's a
Good.
jazz drummer,
Okay.
and that's where I got my rhythm from. That's where I got it from. My dad was one of them low-fi, hi-fi dudes that played the joints on the components back in the days.
Ooh.
Spent money on that, and he had a collection of joints. You know what I mean? It's so many joints. I remember growing up that I heard through hip hop. Like I know where that's from. I can name that.
Mm-hmm.
And my father was that dude. You know what I'm saying? He was
Right.
that dude when it came to music. So I always had music in my life. Music playing in the middle of the night. My dad used to have these real quick story. My dad had these speakers, like
Uh-huh.
7 feet tall, two of them, and he had them by the doorway when you come in the jump into the living room. Sorry, when you come to the living room,
Uh-huh.
and we used to get in trouble with doing acting up, and he'd play like opera and say sit in front of the speakers and turn them way loud, or he'll play Beethoven, or he'll play Earth, Wind and Fire, or
Okay.
he'll play Oingo Boingo, or he'll play Thompson Twins. Just a different array of different things, and just be like, this is what it is, and that's why I got my influence. You know.
I love that. And it's good when you're young and you're exposed to a variety of things
Yeah.
because if you could take a little bit of all of that, just the kind of music that you can create when you can cross genres, like pull a little, maybe pull a little bass guitar from like some
Yeah.
rock or some lead guitar from some rock, and then pull some drums from a little soul, and then like some, the
Yeah.
strings from like,
Yeah.
orchestra, more classical kind of music. If you could put that all together, you got a mad, mad mix right there. So
Yeah, and
it's
I can speak for me, myself, and everybody on this joint, especially 66 Books. My man Wade Raymond, super producer, bro. Super New Jerus, that's what he
uh-huh.
go by. But New Jerus, Google New Jerus, that's we on IG. But that having that influence, Roddy Rod, Sean Bourne, we all digging the crates. I mean, that's that was the thing in the 90s, digging the crates. But if you had parents that had them records, you'd be like, yo,
Right.
certain joints, or you be like, oh, I'm gonna take a little piece of that from the beginning and put on this one right here with that one. So the influence has always been there. Yeah.
Right. And you're right about rappers sampling so much of like old school music. A few weeks ago, I had someone on the show, and we were talking about like Beyonce's dun 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 dun, dun crazy, and I think it was I can't remember if it was the Shy Lights or the Ohio Players, but it was one of those old bands that was actually the intro to their music. And
Yeah,
here it is, brought it back. And I see that so much new music, that's what people are doing. They're taking, like, there's nothing new. It's like they're
nah,
taking that and they're just bringing it and like embellishing it or making it their
I
own.
mean, that's basically because music is where it is now.
Uh-huh.
We have certain people that have that certain soul, that certain intuition in their music,
Uh-huh.
and you don't want to sample from that right away. But that's all we got left. You know what I mean? Ain't too many people out there doing something that's out of the box, like whoo, you know what I mean? So
Right.
we always go back to them samples because that was the time when there were so many artists, but they had so much discipline when it came to the music.
Right.
Nowadays, it's a little bit open, so it's got to get down and gritty if you want, you know what I'm saying, make that number. But then there's always a different side to it, fan, and what's new and what's the next thing. But when you got that foundation in there, you can't deny it.
You're right.
You're hard.
And even with the new music when they're not sampling, it still has that that bite, that
Yeah.
soul, like that heart. It has heart. That's what I should say. It has heart.
Yeah, it does because I mean you gotta think behind the scenes, they got somebody there that's
Mhm.
telling you like, nah, don't even Bojangle. Do it like this, or
Right.
let me tell you something. You need a little bit of hum.
Right. Right.
And that's how some of the best records come out when you got different input coming into it. You know,
That's very true.
you
And what
sitting
they
there
say,
by your, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, like if they say a well-oiled machine, if it's working, if it's what
Oh
does it say? If
yeah,
it works, don't fix it. What don't fix what's not broken.
yeah. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Relax and let it go. Don't rock the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you think old school, what is what is like your go-to song, or what is like the nostalgic song for you? Like if you hear a certain song, it just takes you back to like a good time in your life when you were young.
Oh man, let me tell you. Growing up, all my father always played records all day long when he was
Mhm.
home. You know, and we played them. But there's this one record. I mean, one famous producer, Jay Dilla, had sampled it. But I heard this joint before I even heard the Jay Dilla sample. It's called "The Look of Love." I think
Mm,
Stormy Dangerfield. Forget her. Dusty, Dusty, Dusty Danger, Dusty. I forget her name.
okay.
But the joint's called "The Look of Love." It was on the Casino Royale soundtrack from the 1976 joint of James Bond Casino
Oh
Royale.
yes, that's a sexy song.
It is, and that's my go-to song. Like that's a song I play when I'm not feeling good. It's a song I play when I need inspiration. Even though it's
Okay.
been sampled a million times, people done did whatever they did to it. But it just the words in that joint just it hit me. And that and like Nat King Cole, "I Love You" song,
Hmm.
real slow. Like I like old dusty songs that take me back. You know what I'm saying? I
Dusty,
need something.
huh?
I need something that I can't hear on the radio.
Right. I think we were talking about that earlier today when I was saying I don't spend as much time listening to regular
Yeah.
radio music now. I spend more time on Bandcamp because
Okay.
to me the rawness and the realness of the music that you can get on Bandcamp is just it's just different. It's unique.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
even go back to like a lot of old roots reggae stuff like that I have, you know what I'm saying? Dennis Brown, Coast
Ooh.
Molly's, you know what I'm saying? But some of that stuff take me back to the roots, you know, like I call my production choppy chop E sound, and E
Okay.
stands for exclusive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I went to the whole work. You know, it's choppy chop exclusive, but it's exclusive and it's a sound. It ain't just beats. It ain't just productions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Produce a whole bunch of stuff, but it's a sound. I got a sound that I do. You know what I mean? And that's why I stick to. Stay in my lane and branch off and bring it back and do a little bit of something here and there. But it's a sound, so always try to incorporate that with any production I do
Mhm.
and just take it back to the roots. You know what I mean? I need some of that when I grew up, nostalgia, what I heard, you know, my
Right.
dad playing reggae and then my dad playing like Frank Sinatra off the whim. You like, oh wow.
Right.
I
Oh
mean,
yes. Oh
you throw
yes.
something in there and you never knew it. And Nat King Cole was one of my mom's mom, grandmother, rest in peace. rest in heaven. But that was her man, Nat King Cole. He was like, that brother, dark skin, and he got the slick junk.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
So you do some music producing, correct?
oh yeah, lots of it,
And
lots
you
of it.
create beats in the whole nine, right?
Yeah, I
So
did
when
some.
you sit down to, maybe I should rephrase this. Are you a person that you kind of like throughout the day, like something may inspire you? Like let's say like you're driving down the road and
Yeah.
you might hear somebody outside and you're like, oh, that sounds tight. What if I add it? Are you that kind of person, or are you the kind of person that kind of sits down and you say, you know what, today I'm just feeling a bass and I just want to lay something down with some bass, bass
Well, I
tracks?
mean, most of the time I get ideas from riding in the car. I don't listen to radio, so I listen to like 89.3, ninety point
Uh-huh.
one, the off-brand radio station, so I can find something in the Shazam it.
Gotcha.
Gas station mostly, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Big ups to RBI and them at 89.3, you know what I'm saying? My folks out there. But
That WPFW station.
WPFW, baby, donate. We need y'all.
Yeah, and
To that
speaking
all
of
my life. But then my dad be in the car with them hot Dodge Dart seats with the metal seat
yes.
belt. Burn you up listening to WPFW.
Right, right. And
You know what I'm
speaking of WPFW, tonight my girl and my dude, DJ Wazio and DJ Lotus,
saying?
they turn up from 8 to 10
Yeah.
soul conversations.
Yes, indeed. So conversations, y'all. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always got to shout them out because that's my
Yeah, you
rock
got
right there.
to
That's
shout the
they
fans out. But
they
yeah, I mean,
do.
I just get inspired. I mean, in the car, of course, you hear stuff, just
Mhm.
running. I usually play my stuff, but I get tired of hearing my own stuff sometimes. I didn't play all 300 of them same beats. But just running to music, you know what I'm saying? Be in somebody else's car or, walking to a place that got something. I was in Harris Teeter the other day by the
Uh-huh.
speaker like this with the phone up, like I'm trying to Shazam this joint. Whatever they
Right.
playing over that joint, I was grooving in there buying some more some quinoa or something. I forgot quinoa. I think I bought some quinoa.
Uh-huh.
I was like, yo, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, sometimes I sit down and I do a lot of beat competition with beat conductors. Big up Olo and all the beat conductors out there. Sean Dick
Okay.
Creed, all the fams out there, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hey,
But
hey, big up.
they give us challenges, and challenges is the best joint to get some inspiration off of. You know what I mean?
I love that. And
Even though, yeah,
I
go ahead,
love
I'm
that you're
sorry.
inspired by other musicians as well, like other music
Oh,
that you may hear, and just that, like you said, you can just be walking through Harris Teeter and hear something and just say, "Oh, wait a minute,
yeah.
what,
I mean,
what's that?"
yeah, it's a lot of dudes out here that got some inspirational stuff, man. I wish I could name them all, but they all know who they are. Beat conductors, all my
Right,
folks that we deal with, producers corner, all them. You know what I mean? But sword sharpens sword. You know what I mean?
right,
That's
right,
basically what it is. So you hear somebody, I'm about to get that same sample and kill that doing something. Oh,
right.
don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Also, I
Right.
want to get back to my niece Indigo. She is nasty. One of my proteges, my son Graffiti. Yo,
Hey, big ups to the little peeps, the
generation
young
of choppy
folks.
choppy sound, Tromba boy. I'm telling you. Ooh,
Okay, all
yeah.
right. I love it when the young people decide that, hey, music is my thing, and some of the stuff that they kick out, it's
That's what I'm saying. That's what I had to give a shout out. I just caught my. I like, yo.
That's right. I love that. Shout out to the young folks. So let
Mm-hmm.
me ask you, so if you had an opportunity to work with anybody, just like anybody, the sky's the limit. Who would you want to sit down and
Oh
do a
man,
couple tracks with?
dead or alive? Both.
Whoever. Whoever. Yep. Whoever. Just what is your dream person to work with?
I mean, definitely got to say James Brown because
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
mean, that's a given, but he not here. But if he was still here, I'd be like, let me show you how I flip some of your shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely him. On the other side of it, uh, I don't know. There's so many people. Like I would want to work with like the producer for Public Enemy, like Shock Lee, bro.
Oh,
That brother,
okay.
he brought a whole bunch of different stuff back in the '90s, bro. Like I still get a goosebumps off that shit. I don't like that. Shock Lee, Spike Lee, bruh, Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying?
The Lee
Everybody,
brothers.
man.
You want to mess with the
Yeah.
Lee brothers.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like Tina Marie, she had a special voice.
Right, she
You know what I'm
does.
saying?
She did.
I love a lot of R&B. Like I would love to work with like Anita Baker.
Okay.
I would love to work with. I would say Nas
Hmm.
because he's one of my favorites. Who else? Anderson Paak, dude Jid, the dude Toby, and Wigway, him. That
Okay.
dude is nasty. His lyrics, ooh, I
Yeah.
might say the last name wrong, but that dude.
So do you prefer vocalists, rappers? Who do you like to work with? I mean, the most with, it doesn't matter. You just like to do
Doesn't
music.
even matter.
I love that.
It doesn't
I,
even matter. You know, I like a variety of different stuff. Like
so what do you have coming up in 2021? Is there, I know we have right now the holiday music that's
yeah,
available on Bandcamp from now until January 6th or January 7th. January 7th is actually Old Christmas if
yeah.
you didn't know that. Um, but what do you have on the works that's about to drop in the first of the year? So what are you working on?
I'm dropping a joint, not necessarily in the well. I'm gonna say toward the end of probably January, February. It's
Okay.
called EIO. I
All
mean,
right.
it's a little acronym standing for everything's in order. It's a little EP, 3-song joint. Got some skits in there, but it's called Everything's in Order EIO.
I like
That's
that.
gonna drop. My other brother and family, Chamba family, Hall of Fame. He gonna be dropping a joint. Uh, Probably close to March or so.
Okay.
My man Spaceman, he already dropped a joint called Flagrant. Check him out. Solid Space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Spaceman
guys have
said,
been busy during
yeah.
COVID.
Wade Raymond got some stuff. He doing beats. His studio straight,
Okay.
record, mastering. My son got another joint coming out. J Soul got a joint. My son Graffiti. Hold on, Graffiti.
Okay.
You check him out on all plateaus. King Griffey,
Okay.
J Soul, aka Radio. That's R8 with a DIO Radio. Check him out on all platforms. He come up with a joint. We just did a video for his joint. 2
Okay.
videos actually. Roddy Rod produced some joints. I mean, did the visuals. So there's a lot of stuff coming out right now. We doing a lot of stuff.
It's exciting. It's exciting to know that even though COVID has been here and has probably stunt some more performance times and stuff like that, that
Yeah.
the studio time has been great, and you guys have definitely. It sounds like you guys have been in this living in the studio with all those new drops about to hit.
Well, look, I mean, that's all we've been doing because everybody in the camp that I'm mentioning got their own little setup some kind of way or they come through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's all family. But and everybody in the family been doing AV stuff. So all these shows being shut down is affecting us as well.
Right.
We set up all the stuff, audio, visual, lights, all that sound. We all got that covered within the
Right.
family.
Right.
So that's taking money out the pocket because we had these shows set up, but now we can't set up these big shows. You know what I mean? But we've been sitting here marinating, and let stuff drop, and let a couple singles drop to fill out this whole situation. So 2020 was nasty to us, so we had time to marinate.
Hmm.
2021, we gonna see y'all big toes tapping.
All right. I like that.
Push down low, come holler at us.
I like that. I like that. And I love that you're creating and release. You're creating something, you're releasing it. A couple weeks ago, Kokai was on, and he was like,
Oh man, I love that brother, Kokai, man.
"Yes."
I love that brother.
Yeah, he was straight legit. He was telling a lot of artists out there that are just kind of sitting stagnant. He was like, create and release. Stop sitting on stuff. Release it. Right now, people need it. We all do. We need something positive. We need to hear like good music. Just
Yeah, because right now you might never know what ear you might catch
right,
and make a buzz for yourself and
right.
or others in your
Absolutely,
family.
absolutely. And
Yeah,
I love how you say in your family because we come from an area that it's like when one of us eats, we all eat. We make the table big enough.
exactly. Like, let me have a piece of that. Is that one of them Red Lobster biscuits?
Right.
Let me get a piece of that. You only got 2 left?
We can split it. Right, right. I got you. I got
You know what I'm saying?
you. Well, Choppy, I just want to say that it has been such a joy for you to be able to jump on here with me today.
I
And
appreciate you having me on my crazy self. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. 110. I love it. You are
Yeah.
definitely, you are so funny. So, you guys, again, remember, check out below on Bandcamp,
Yes,
Humble Monarch
Humble
Recordings. Look at the new musical holiday releases that they have. That's good until January 6th, 7th. And make sure you check out my boy Choppy at
Chamba, CHOMBAA, everywhere.
everywhere.
Choppy at IG. Choppy Sound all around. Just download it. Come on, there. Humble Monarch. We got
That's
that
right.
joint on there. The Built Brothers, Holly Slappers. Make you want to slap your mama. Don't do that though. She might get you back.
Oh, absolutely, she will. And don't forget,
Slap the out of
I
me, bro.
know. And if you do that now, so close to Christmas, Santa may not be good to
Hey,
you.
I know Santa gonna be like, hey.
Santa may not be good to you. All right, so
I appreciate
great. Thank you.
Big
So
up Steffi for your joint, man. I love
thank
it.
you. Thank you
Much
so
love,
much.
much love.
And to our Tuesday audience, I will see you guys next Tuesday, which is right before New Year's. Between now and then, I hope you guys have a safe, happy, and healthy Christmas. Let me know what kind of music you guys like. Please go on the Black Girls Unforgettable and Unscripted page and just tell me about what your holidays are like, what your holiday traditions are, and we can maybe the first of the year we can talk about those things. But always, let me quote my guy Don Cornelius. Always imparting, we wish you love, peace, and soul. You guys be blessed.